Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there for the week of November 24th to the 30th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of November 24th to the 30th? What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of November 24th and to the 30th? That feels good. Ooh, don't look so good though. Oh, oof. Sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Damn. All right. Well, let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. All right, here we go. Straight up, somebody being a sneaky bastard. Okay? Seven of Swords. Somebody's being a sneak. Okay? Definitely being a sneak. They're also being deceptive. Sneaky, deceptive, same thing. There's also some bit of hidden perils here too. So this person pursuing you is kind of coming off like, yo, it's all good, you know. It's great if things are fantastic. Matter of fact, this cat is talking like long-term marriage, relationship, talking, you know, that all that kind of stuff. Blowing up your social media devices, phone, the whole nine. So basically talking a whole lot of shit, all right? A whole lot of smack. Now, this cat's talking about, you know, the Empress energy here, you know, love, fertility, abundance, children, you know, the whole nine. So this cat is talking a good game, all right? Now, this individual here is an air sign individual talking this smack, okay? Now, this individual's wise, okay? This person's wise. They have the ability to make very wise decisions when it comes to hard choices, but yeah, they talking a whole lot of smack. Now, with that being said, there's also a water sign individual, a younger water sign individual that's in the mix here too. Air sign individual, pardon me, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, so the air sign individual is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, like yourself. Okay, and there's a younger water sign individual, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay. So, just putting that out there. So, with that being said, where was I in train of thought? Okay, back at it. So, this younger water sign individual just had to walk away from a situation. All right? Had to just walk away from a situation. Had to turn their back on it because there was something deceptive about the situation. And you know, they're kind of looking back in regret on some of their behavior. So they're just getting off of a real fucked up, rocky situation. So let's kind of take this back to the top again. Okay? So let's recap here. So first off, you got a cat that's talking a whole lot of smack. Okay? Again, Seven of Swords. You know, some sneaky behavior going on here. Okay? Kind of creeping around. This is a little bit more than the player, though. This is a little bit more than the player. I get the sense that this individual here could possibly be connected to someone else already in a long-term relationship, possibly even engaged or married to someone else already. All right, that's what this hidden peril is right here. Okay, this hidden peril. There's something hidden here. You know, there's some very deceptive stuff going on here. This person is talking marriage to you. They're talking marriage to you. Okay? They're talking about marriage, hooking up, family, the whole nine. You know, sending you a lot of messages in regards to that. Okay? talking about fertility, talking about abundance, material happiness. So this person is what I refer to as, there's a player and then there's like a serial cheater. Okay, player, serial cheater. This is how I define it too. A player is somebody that not really connected to anybody, just kind of like, you know, shoots their shot whenever. A serial cheater is a person that actually, in my opinion, my opinion, is actually connected to someone, like engaged to someone, married to someone, and they just can't, you know, the reason when they're talking about, because players really not gonna talk about having kids and shit like that. They're just gonna be like, yeah, it's cool, we can go out, we can kick it, we have a good time, that kind of thing. But a serial cheater is a person that's like, they've been trained in the fine arts of deception, okay, which is, you know, pertaining to who they're dealing with. They know all the right things to say, all the right buttons to push, all the right switches to flip here. You know, yeah, you know, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, it's going to be great, have a family. So they know the bullshit lines to say, because they're actually, you know, have had a lot of experience of being in committed relationships, in other words. And this is an air sign individual, a wise individual too. This is not a, you know, this is somebody who's been around a little bit, so they're very wise. They can be very, you know, they're very strong and wise, and they make a lot. This is I also get the sense this is an older individual as well, a little bit of an older individual, older than you. Okay. Again, and this is an air sign individual, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay. So there's that. Okay. Then you have this younger water sign individual here, and this person, again, they're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is just kind of like in a desperation type of situation here. You know, like I said before, you know, they just walked away from the relationship that they were in because, you know, it looks like there was some, either, you know, there was some stuff going on in their relationship, possibly third-party involvement or other things that were going on where they felt as though they needed to leave that relationship, and they're kind of regretful about it. Okay, looking back in regret of walking away from their relationship. So this is that water sign situation is gonna be a straight up rebound. Like there's no doubt about it at all, because that person's still looking back and reflecting on what they just left. So yeah, we got a sneak and we got a rebound. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I guess for you my Geminis, it's one of those weeks. All right, so with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths. What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with during the week of November 24th to the 30th? What kind of strengths are my Geminis dealing with during the week of the 24th to the 30th? All right, here we go. Okay. Okay, so right out the gate, Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior. Okay, so you have been creeped and snuck on before, so you are skilled in the fine arts of being able to recognize that deceptive behavior. Now, I don't, you know, this is your strength to be able to recognize. So I don't know if you've recognized it as of yet, but you probably will, because you've been the recipient of some deceptive, sneaky shit before. So when it happens, you'll be able to recognize it. But these are all your strengths. Okay. So in addition here, you also have the Chariot card here. You're not a person that's afraid to take control of a situation. Okay, good thing too, to be able to take control of a situation and move it in the direction that you want to move it in. Okay, so that's a good attribute to have. In addition, here we have the Strength card here. A lot of passion. Okay, a lot of spiritual strength, a lot of passion, a lot of courage. So you have the courage to face these deceptive things, pull back, recalibrate, move forward. a good thing too, because I feel as though this situation with this air sign individual could prove to be quite hurtful. Okay, could be quite hurtful. I feel as though this is an individual that will start a relationship with you. Dot all the I's, cross all the T's, possibly even be in a relationship with you for quite possibly months or years, and you not know the full picture. Okay, so we talk about one of them deep fuckers. You know what I mean? Like somebody that kind of gets it in and keeps it going for a while. So that's why I said this is, a situation where they're married to somebody and they want to marry, possibly one of them situations where we're talking about possible polygamy here, where they're married to somebody and they want to be with you too and give you the impression that everything is kind of cool. Okay, so it's one of them situations. Just be on your guard against that. All right. In addition, here we have the 8 of Pentacles here. Okay, so you're constantly working on getting your money right. Your mind's on your money, money's on your mind, that type of thing. Working on getting your pentacles together, getting yourself in a solid situation. Also, you have a lot of sexual energy and passion that you're dealing with as well here. So you have a lot of passion to give to the right individual. Now, there is a little bit of regret that you have through past relationships. You got a little bit of regret, maybe how things turned out, kind of looking back and regret a little bit. So, but again, that is a strength. How that could be seen as a strength is it gives you a sense of perspective. You have a sense of perspective, in other words, okay? Looking back and regret's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it gives us a sense of perspective. Say, I fucked that up, but I'll be more on point with it next time. You know what I mean? Like, it lets you know where you stepped into it, and once bitten, twice shy type of situation. So you can make a lot more sharper, wiser decisions when it comes to the future, especially in terms of relationships. Now, with that being said, here we also got the Lover's card here, which lets me know right off the bat you're looking for a twin flame individual, and these particular two individuals ain't it at all. Okay, so yeah, and also finally here we have the King of Cups here. So you're looking to be generous and courteous with the right individual. Okay, so these are all your strengths. So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation. What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What types of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Something wanted to pop out. Ooh. Damn, ain't that the truth? Okay, so didn't we just get finished talking about looking back and regret in the past and this and that, looking for a twin flame? And then what happens to pop out is the 6 of Cups. What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? Well, if somebody from your past, okay, depending on how things ended, okay, it really depends on how things ended, but if somebody from your past comes into this orbit here, that's absolutely going to change your perspective on things and kind of change things a little bit for you. Okay. In addition here, you also know that you have 7 of Cups energy here. You have plenty of choices. In the past, you probably didn't know that. All right. But you got plenty of choices here. Good thing too, because like I said, these two individuals, the rebound thing, it happens, but the air sign individual, and so you got plenty of choices. So in the past you didn't, now you do. Finally, communication wise, 8 of Wands. At this point, you're looking to be able to communicate with people off of a lot of different, rather be communicating with the right individual several different ways. Maybe be social media, phone calls, going out meeting people. So there's a lot of energy and communication that's like really surrounding the situation. Before, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. Now it's like, yo, listen, you know, you're just open to communicating with people to find the right individual. Because again, like I said before, finally, you're looking for that twin flame type situation. So with that being said, let's see what additional information spirits want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? Ooh, that coming out. That makes sense too. That makes a lot of sense. So, first thing Spirit wants to say is patterns, and I know exactly what this is pertaining to patterns. So, with this air sign individual here, okay, you want to pay attention to the patterns of this individual to make sure you don't bump into pieces of shit like this again, okay? Because there's certain patterns of behavior that people that do this type of thing have, okay? There's certain patterns of behavior, certain things they say, certain things they do. You want to pay attention to the patterns of what's going on here with this individual so that you learn how to avoid people like this, okay? Also, it'll help you protect your heart, because the last thing you want to do is get involved and really deeply involved in a relationship with an individual, and then you find out, wow, like the whole thing is just like some big fraudulent shit. That can break a person. All right, so you really want to recognize the patterns and learn, like, you know, the nonverbal cues and shit like that. Like, pick up on what kind of patterns that individual has, so that in the future you run across something like this, you're like, I got that. I've seen this before. I felt this before. So I know how to avoid shit like this. Secondly, you're ready, but you're waiting. And a good thing too, because there's really nothing right now. You're not really dealing with anything that's really popping out here. So you're ready. You're ready to commit to that right person, because you're looking for that twin flame, but you're waiting. Okay, you're not just going to jump into any old thing, which is good. And finally, expectations. Okay, it is perfectly and reasonable for you to have high expectations in a relationship. Okay, don't settle for deception. Don't settle for sneakiness. Complete transparency. Now, if you guys are okay with having an open relationship or whatever, that needs to be established from jump. Okay, that type of thing. You know, that wouldn't necessarily be deceptive if they let you know, hey, listen, this is my situation. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm into. Boom, and you're like, okay, cool. I want to be a part of that too. That's one thing. All right, but for them to just go ahead and be like this serial individual that, you know, is in a committed marriage, and that person don't know, and then you don't know, nah, that's just fucking raw right there. So again, expectations. There's nothing wrong with having a certain level of expectation of transparency. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. This is a general love reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I'll leave the link and stuff below. You want to find out about your particular situation, please feel free to get personal reading. If it did resonate with you, hey, that's even better. I'll leave the links below, and still feel free to get a personal reading so we can dig into the situation a little bit more, okay? That being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.